The Dalai Lama has threatened to resign as head of the Tibetan protest movement if the violence there escalates. The spiritual leader also rejected accusations by China's Prime Minister that he is behind the unrest. His government in exile has said 19 more protesters were shot dead in the Gansu region of China today and dozens killed since the clashes began. Our China correspondent Peter Sharp trying to make his way into Tibet. He sent this report from Western Sichuan province.
Inching their way up the towering mountain ranges that mark Tibet's eastern border, the military deployment into the Tibetan heartland inside China is proving relentless. All day, the People's Liberation Army rumbles through the little towns. For the Tibetan community, an intimidating presence. Today, some of the troops began taking up their positions.
You can see they've got the riot shields with them.
A force now ready for business.
Heavy police car coming straight at you.
At a large staging ground, hundreds more troop transporters began to leave for their final individual assignments near the border. But the presence of these troops along the west has failed to end the protest and demonstrations in other areas. Today, the Tibetan government in exile released more pictures of those killed since the protests began. They say 99 people have died and claim that Chinese forces in western Gansu province killed 19 protesters today. But from Beijing, strong words from the Chinese premier, holding the Tibetan religious leader, the Dalai Lama, responsible for the violence.
There is ample fact, and we also have plenty of evidence, proving that this incident was organized, premeditated, masterminded, and incited by the Dalai Lama clique.
An outright denial from the Dalai Lama at his residence in northern India.
Chinese Prime Minister accused me, all these things I started. Actually not. If Prime Minister come here and investigate thoroughly all our files, all record my speech, Prime Minister will know. Then Prime Minister knows how much distorted by local officials.
He gave this warning if his supporters refuse to rein in their violence.
If things become out of control, then my only option is completely resign.
Here in China, the roundup of foreign journalists continues. The police are downstairs in our hotel and we've been told we have to leave. So there will be no witness to the arrival of the military forces here and no witness to what will happen to the people in these villages. Peter Sharp, Sky News, in Western China.